always been a huge fan of WWE ever since I was young. I loved Lita especially. Tough, fierce, and not caring what anyone thought. I was like, that's gonna be me.
I remember watching Eddie Guerrero fly through the air, and I was thinking, I'm going to be that someday.
I love the women's division, but I also grew up idolizing WWE superstars like Macho Man, the Hardy Boys, and Kurt Angle. Even though my dad was the nature boy Ric Flair, I wasn't immersed in the world of sports entertainment until later, when I found my way to WWE. It was there I met amazing women who were determined to kick down doors and push the women's division into the spotlight.
We wanted to change the face of WWE, not just the women in WWE.
We pushed each other. We made each other better. We wanted to make a name for ourselves.
And we got a name, all right. The Four Horsewomen.
Tell me how I look in the crowd. Tell me how I look in the crowd.
My dad hasn't been just an international star. He's left a lasting mark on WWE.
Ric Flair is and always will be the man.
He also influenced me as an athlete and performer, and he gave me a lot to live up to. I mean, he literally introduced me in my first NXT match against Bayley.
Ladies and gentlemen, my daughter, Charlotte.
The daughter of one of the great icons in the history of sports entertainment.
And I did pretty well in NXT, but I still felt like I had something to prove. I still needed to find my own voice as a competitor.
Oh, you're not being cheered for?
And when I saw I was going up against Natalya, I finally had my opportunity. Natalya comes from a long line of WWE superstars, and she had her Uncle Bret Hart at ringside, so I brought my dad. Not just for moral support, but because I wanted him there to see me continue the family legacy, to stand up and prove I was worthy of the name. So yeah, there was no way I was gonna lose this match.
Just take this moment in. Two of the greatest names in the history of our industry being represented by two premier women.
The legacies of the Harts and Flairs continue tonight. It's Charlotte versus Natalya in the finals for the NXT Women's Championship.
One of these women will create a new legacy for themselves and their family.
Natalya is one of the toughest ladies in the WWE. It'll take more than that to stop her. Just a debilitating neck breaker.
And it's reversed.
Paying for that mistake.
Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
Oh, that'll mess up the neck.
Setting up for the T-bone.
Let's remember what got us to this match. A tournament began after General Manager JBL stripped Paige of the NXT Women's Championship. With Paige also being the WWE Divas Champion, it just wouldn't have been fair to NXT.
Now, as heartbroken as Paige was, she understands that the NXT Women's Championship should be fought for here. And both these ladies have the grace and strength deserving of that title.
Yeah, this is way too early to be going for the win.
Not only are Natalya and Charlotte both very skilled competitors, but imagine having the knowledge in their corner if they needed it. They can go and get advice right there. You're not going to have that benefit every night.
Natalya told me the main advice she got from Bret is, hey, wrestle your heart out and do what brought you to the dance.
Just the history alone of knowing all the knowledge has been passed on to both Charlotte and Natalya. It's an encyclopedia of wrestling knowledge.
Natalya displaying her awesome power.
She's able to turn it on at will. Natalya definitely has a few things to say about it.
Bam! Suplex. with a nice reversal.
Goes for it again.
Emotions are high. It's very important for both Charlotte and Natalya to shake the jitters and focus on the task at hand.
Charlotte into the cover. She kicks out.
And we continue. Here's Charlotte. The Queen is showing why she is genetically superior.
Byron, you told us what advice Brett gave Natalya. What have you heard from the Flair side?
Well, listen, Ric Flair has the utmost confidence in his daughter's ability. She knows what to prep for, she knows what she's got to do, and she is ready to capture the NXT Women's Championship.
Ric Flair was trained by the great Billy Robinson. Bret the Hitman Hart trained by his father, Stu Hart. To any wrestling historian, it's an honor to be in the arena tonight with these two men.
There she goes.
What impresses me the most from Charlotte is her confidence. She has a lot of it for someone who has had a relatively short time in NXT.
She's got the gift. She's got the gene, Byron.
Possibly, but I mean, when Charlotte was growing up, her father always made sure she was at the top-notch athletic facilities, top-notch education.
But that doesn't necessarily make for great wrestling ability. She absolutely found that on her own.
Oh, right to the throat. You know what I think Byron was getting at before was how you have to remember how Charlotte was raised. Anything less than a championship is unsatisfactory.
Charlotte feels that she was bred to be a champion.
Double underhook applied. Butterfly suplex.
Natalya feels like there is nothing in life that she can't accomplish. Will she accomplish the goal now?
Face buster. Ooh, well-planted knee.
Ouch.
At the arm. Oh, my goodness, crushing it. Down. The Jinoku driver.
Queen of Hearts looking to finish things off.
He's about to do so, Corey, if she can step through.
No, she gets out of it.
But she's still struggling, Cole. The end might just be near for her. Now's the time to find that second win. Find that rush of adrenaline to push you forward.
Oh, my, down with authority. She's going for the cover. Natalya is the NXT Women's Champion.
Just take this moment in. Two of the greatest names in the history of our industry being represented by two premier women.
The legacies of the Hearts and Flairs continue tonight. It's Charlotte versus Natalya in the finals for the NXT Women's Championship.
One of these women will create a new legacy for themselves and their family.
We're seeing an unbelievable performance in front of us.
And how these competitors are still surviving is beyond explanation. Oh, able to counter. Amazing reflexes on display.
Drop kick.
Great athleticism.
Ooh, well-planted knee.
Ouch.
And it's Natalya with the reversal. Clothesline over the top.
Man. And this was all part of Charlotte's strategy.
Charlotte Flair has her trapped. Oh! Backpack stunner!
Emotions are high. It's very important for both Charlotte and Natalya to shake the jitters and focus on the task at hand.
Scoop slam! Charlotte's keeping the pressure on.
And here comes Charlotte.
In control here with a swinging neck breaker. Textbook.
Ooh, treading all over their opponent. Natalya says, not this time.
Bulldog. Leg drop. Charlotte with a fantastic counterattack. That's why she's the queen. At the arm. Oh my goodness, crushing it. Ooh, well-planted knee.
Ouch. I can't imagine the pain Natalya is in right now.
And again!
And it's Natalya with the reversal. There's the crucifix. Nicely done.
Gets to the ropes, forcing the break.
And Michael, I have to question the decision to go for a submission so close to the ropes.
German suplex.
I'm not so sure Natalya should be strutting around like this. At least not yet. This does not look good for Charlotte.
Can she get back in this, Corey?
Things are looking bleak for the Queen.
Charlotte with a nice reversal.
And again, yet another counter.
A striking blow. Oh man, by the hair. Hair whip. Oh, look at that scoop slam. Knee drop.
That was nasty.
So precise.
Natalya says, not this time. Natalya feels like there is nothing in life that she can't accomplish. Will she accomplish the goal now?
Charlotte with a fantastic counterattack. That's why she's the queen. She got out of the way there. Her evasion techniques are on point. Charlotte is measuring.
Flair picking her spot.
Oh, natural selection. Will she take advantage? Momentum is completely in favor of Charlotte now. Let's look at the genetic superiority on display from Charlotte Flair. Charlotte's always had a flair for offense, guys. The queen gaining momentum. Ooh, well-planted knee. Ouch. Uh-oh.
We're going to see it.
Power. Sit-out powerbomb.
The shoulders are down.
Charlotte with an easy kick out there.
Nice kick out there.
Charlotte turns it around.
Nice move.
Not again.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand.
Hooked up and down. Michinoku driver. over heels. Charlotte's been going for it all. She tried going for the home run.
But Natalya has met her at every turn.
Back now inside the ring.
Up and up.
Wheelbarrow face buster.
Man.
2 count. She might just be running on instinct at this point.
Well, Natalya uses every bit of the strength she has left to survive.
And it's Natalya with the reversal. An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
Stomping. Ouch. Natalya says, not this time.
How is this superstar still in this match? And with that, the chance for Charlotte to mount a comeback is past. Oh, straight forearm.
Charlotte made her pay for her mistake there. Ooh, I might have just broken something.
What's this gonna be?
Wheelbarrow!
Flapjack!
Face first. It's over.
And it's Natalya with the reversal.
Wow, she turned that one around. Float over. And doing the DDT. Uh-oh. There we go.
Let's see it.
Power.
Go for it again.
Wow, what impact! And there's a taste of the confidence of Natalya.
Nice job by Charlotte there.
Let the queen go!
What are we going to see here?
Hung up on the second rope. Neckbreaker.
There it is.
Nice job getting to the ropes.
He really had no choice, Cole. It was either get to the ropes or tap.
And it's Natalya with the reversal. When you look at this,
It looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
things aren't looking good for her. Oh, chop! Neckbreaker! Clothesline over the... She's got to remember to get back in the ring before the referee's 10 count. Working from the floor.
Natalya able to counter beautifully. This does not look good for Charlotte.
Incredible impact.
Queen of Hearts looking to finish things off.
He's about to do so, Corey, if she can step through.
Amazingly, she works her way free.
Cole, there may be no beating her here tonight. Bodies have been decimated, fortitude has been tested, and these fans are showing their approval of these superstars' performances.
Oh, man, that'll tear your hamstring.
And it's Natalya with the reversal.
No, another reversal. Neither one of them are willing to give an inch here.
Oh, the arm's trapped.
Oh, the slam. Oh, and Charlotte with a slap.
There's your disrespect,
Oh,
Renee.
and he's serving it right back, though.
Things are getting heated. Natalya with a go-behind.
Oh, look out.
Pinfall attempt by Natalya, shoulders down.
And a kick out.
Charlotte cutting Natalya off at the pass.
Just taking a beating to Natalya.
Shot like would make her dad proud. Ric Flair at ringside.
Paige is so proud he was about to get in the ring. Styling and profiling on the outside. There it comes.
Oh, what a neck breaker.
Natalya says, not this time.
Charlotte turns it around.
Nice move.
Getting up. Oh, what an elbow.
It is not looking good for Charlotte.
And down with the suplex.
Gut red suplex.
Making it look easy.
Charlotte made her pay for her mistake there.
Kick right to the midsection.
I think we know what's coming up next, Michael.
Indeed we do. Natural selection by the Queen.
Let's look at the genetic superiority on display from Charlotte Flair.
And it's the cover. Is it enough? Real close. Too close for comfort.
Barely.
Connected on that.
The suspense this crowd is feeling is palpable.
They are waiting with bated breath for what's to come next. She returns the favor there. T-bone. What are we going to see here?
Oh, neck breaker.
What a counter. It is not looking good for Charlotte.
Dare I say, the Queen's in a dire situation.
And there's a taste of the confidence of Natalya. To the outside, which will start the referee's count. Oh, straight forearm.
looking to finish things off.
He's about to do so, Corey, if she can step through.
No, she gets out of it.
But she's still struggling, Cole. The end might just be near for her.
Look at the backpack stunner. She's got the shoulders down. Near fall after near fall. What a battle.
Natalya says, not this time.
Red suplex.
Making it look easy.
Bringing it back into the ring. Lariat. Gets out of there in a hurry.
Textbook vertical suplex. Bam.
Ooh, well-planted knee. Ouch. And it's Natalya with the reversal.
Natalya able to counter beautifully.
Oh, man, what a strike.
The submission specialist, Natalya.
Oh, yeah, Natalya. This is a Hart family tradition. And she's able to break out of it.
Oh, what a clothesline. Forcefully delivered.
Charlotte with a nice reversal. Anticipated that attack perfectly.
Queen of Hearts looking to finish things off.
He's about to do so, Corey, if she can step through. Just take this moment in. Two of the greatest names in the history of our industry being represented by two premier women.
The legacies of the Hearts and Flairs continue tonight. It's Charlotte versus Natalya in the finals for the NXT Women's Championship.
One of these women will create a new legacy for themselves and their family.
Whoa, and a bit of a test of strength here. Natalya going for it. Natalya going for it. This place has come unglued.
Rightfully so.
Setting up. Taking it to the midsection.
These attacks to the core are clearly having an effect here, Cole.
Bulldog. Knife edge chop. Charlotte with a nice reversal. She's really taking it to her core here, and you can't argue with the results. Dangerous situation here, guys.
Downright treacherous.
Just assaulting the torso here.
Clearly part of the game plan, Michael.
She's really taking it to her core here, and you can't argue with the results. Going after the upper body.
And it's targeted attacks like this that put people on shelves for a very long time.
She's really taking it to her core here.
And you can't argue with the results.
Escapes in a nick of time. And she's back in the ring now.
Oh yeah, here's Natalya. Ooh, tossed with the suplex. Woo-wee.
Natalya seemed to have forgotten she's in a match right now.
Hit the mark with that one. Queen of Hearts taking control.
She's showing some great effort. We'll see if it lasts.
Oh, the arm's trapped.
Back to the torso here.
You eliminate the core. This is a great move.
She's going after her midsection again.
And can you blame her? It practically has a target on.
Oh, and Charlotte with a slap.
There's your disrespect, Renee.
And he's serving it right back, though.
Things are getting heated. Natalya with a go behind.
Oh, look out.
Pinfall attempt by Natalya. Shoulders down.
And a kick out.
Charlotte cutting Natalya off at the pass.
Just taking a beat to Natalya.
Shot like to make her dad proud. Ric Flair at ringside.
Nature's so proud he was about to get in the ring. Styling and profiling on the outside. There it comes.
It's locked in now.
Charlotte Flair. Is she going to tap out?
I think it's only a matter of time.
She somehow breaks free.
But you have to wonder how much damage was done.
Going after the upper body.
And it's targeted attacks like this that put...
And Charlotte makes the cover. And Natalya kicks out.
Looks like there's some more fight left in her.
She's going after her midsection again.
And can you blame her? It practically has a target on it at this point.
Just assaulting the torso here.
Clearly part of the game plan, Michael.
And it's Natalya with the reversal. Bulldog. Suplex.
Natalya feels like there is nothing in life that she can't accomplish. Will she accomplish the goal now?
Leg drop.
Natalya strikes with natty by nature.
Will she win it here? Charlotte gets the shoulder up.
Charlotte makes her daddy proud every time she steps into the ring.
Elbow right to the back of the neck.
Oof.
Butterfly suplex.
Charlotte's been going for it all. She tried going for the home run.
But Natalya has met her at every turn.
All measured up.
And now that one's countered.
That was impressive, Michael.
Wow, what a sequence.
Able to counter beautifully. Big time clothesline. Good grief. Natalya making her impact felt. She's able to turn it on in a flash.
Queen of Hearts looking to finish things off.
He's about to do so, Corey. If she can step through.
Look at that, she escapes.
Talk about coming up clutch, guys. She's really taking it to her core here, and you can't argue with the results.
Oh, man, by the hair.
Attacking the core now. Yeah, without your core, Michael, you are essentially useless.
She's going after her midsection again.
And can you blame her? It practically has a target on it at this point.
Going after the upper body.
And it's targeted attacks like this that put people on shelves for a very long time.
She's going after her midsection again.
And can you blame her? It practically has a target on it at this point. And it's Natalya with the reversal.
Natalya strikes with natty by nature.
This could do it! Where is she finding the strength to continue?
Yeah, and Charlotte just refuses to concede anything, powering through like the champion she is. Attacking the core now. Yeah, without your core, Michael, you are essentially...
She's going after the midsection again. And can you blame her? It practically has a target on it at this point. We are beginning to reach a point of desperation in this match. These athletes' bodies can only take them so far. You have to imagine they're reaching their breaking point. Up and...
Submission specialist, Natalya.
Oh, yeah, Natalya. This is a Hart family tradition. No, she gets out of it.
But she's still struggling, Cole. The end might just be near for her.
Big body drop.
Oh, you see that height on that?
And it's Charlotte with the reversal.
There's a reason why she's genetically superior.
Back to the torso here.
Eliminate the core. This is a great move.
Got to be careful not to get counted out here. Straight punch. Beautiful side Russian leg sweep. Big time clothesline.
Good grief.
Up and down. What a slam. Back in the ring now.
I'm not so sure Natalya should be strutting around like this. At least not yet.
Natalya is a foot.
She's really taking it to her core here. And you can't argue with the results. Natalya Strikes with natty shoulders down. Natalia is the NXT Women's Champion.
My dad hasn't been just an international star. He's left a lasting mark on WWE.
Ric Flair is and always will be the man.
He also influenced me as an athlete and performer.
Just take